Welcome to day 24 of my journey to summarize the whole Bible, starting with the first 28 chapters of Acts in the month of February. Today was Acts 24, and we find Paul standing trial before the governor, and the Jewish leaders bring their lawyer with them. From what we can see in this passage, it doesn't appear as though Paul has any representation beyond himself and his word to dispute the lies. He hasn't been in town long enough to incite a riot. He has kept his own laws and traditions, and he does admit to being a follower of the way. Felix, the governor, adjourns the legal proceedings, keeping Paul in custody until the commander arrives and he'll decide the case. But what actually happens is Paul is kept prisoner for 2 years. In that time, he was granted his rights as a Roman citizen, which gave him some freedom in visitors, but he was in prison nonetheless. Paul was innocent, but God allowed him to remain prisoner. Sometimes I think I get caught up in the belief that if I'm following God, nothing unpleasant or bad or stressful will happen in my life. But here's Paul, falsely accused and wrongfully imprisoned for 2 years. Father, you are, among many things, a God of justice. You cannot do that which goes against your character, and yet you allowed Paul to stay in prison. You have ways that are not my ways, and thoughts that are higher than my thoughts. So when situations arise in my life, help me to surrender to you and your ways in all things. Father, don't let me get caught up in self-pity or my perception of the situation, but rather seek you in all circumstances because I know you are sovereign in all things. Give me the perseverance and the tenacity to run hard after you in every circumstance and trust in your plans, always. In Jesus' name, amen.